Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading for the month of October. This is going to be a general reading. Obviously, if it pertains to love or in any way relates to that, then we'll obviously, we'll read it in that context. Otherwise, let's have a little look at what's going on for you for the month of October. What's going on for my Tauruses, who I love so dearly. I love my Tauruses, I really do. I love all the signs, but Tauruses are so lovely. They really are. Okay, so let's have a little look. What's going on for you generally? Okay. Feel for this. Month of October for Taurus. Let's see. Okay, so let's have a look. So what's crowning you this month of October, or what's going to be the general energy for the month of October, is the King of Wands, okay? So this could actually be related to an Aries, Leo or Sag, if I was going to read the signs, or it could just be your energy and the energy that you're applying for the month of October. We'll get into it a bit more. Let's have a look. What's the heart of the issue and what's crossing you, okay? I'm just going to feel for things. Okay, so King of Wands. All right, okay, so this could be an individual, but I feel because it is really relating to you and energy, so I'm going to read it as energy as opposed to an individual. This is your energy for the month of October. Okay, so we know the King of Wands is obviously a very fiery, passionate individual. He goes after what he wants. He's an achiever. He's an icon kind of character, not one that's obviously, easily faced by challenges, and if anything, thrives upon it. So this is fantastic. This is going to be your energy for the month of October, which is just brilliant, really. It's definitely the energy to have, I feel. At the core of the issue, we've got here the Six of Pentacles, okay? So there's this element of giving and taking, okay? So maybe in the relation to this, for the month of October, there is going to need to be a certain sense of give and take, I feel, okay? I always see the 6, because 6 is an even number as well. I tend to read the Six of Pentacles as a give and take, as a balance card. I know that we look at the 2 of Pentacles as juggling and a sense of balancing, but I also apply that as a reader to the 6 as well. So there's needing to be, for the month of October, a sense of balance. So, a sense of balance and a sense of fairness, really. When you look at it, he's got the scales that we see, obviously, that relate to Libra as well, and justice. What is justice? Justice is fair, give and take, and it's balance. So, it's perfect, really, and quite fitting for the month of October. At the core issue, okay, what's crossing you is the Chariot. It could be that you're wanting to move forward fairly fast, especially if it's coupled with that King of Wands. But what I would say is that with the Chariot, you need also to gain a sense of balance with this. I mean, we've got a duality here going on, but there's also a balance. We've got the positive, the negative. We've got the sense of needing to remain centered here, obviously moving forward. I tend to look at the Chariot card as a victory card as well. So obviously you're wanting to eagerly move forward. It definitely is, to me, in some respects, a major aspect of the Six of Wands. I tend to feel, the Chariot to me is not just moving forward, with determination. To me, it's a victory. So I see as obviously you're quite eager to move forward with whatever this is that you've got in mind, that you're applying your energy in October. You're wanting to move forward really quite forcefully and quite victoriously. But it's saying here that I think there needs to be some level of balance, some level of give and take, and that could be in relation to your energy as well, but we'll find out now. In the past, we've got the Knight of Cups, okay? So it could be an offer that came to you, or, an offer that you've taken to somebody else. This could well be in relation to a love relationship, and you're eager to move forward passionately towards this person. Now, this is a general reading, but like I said, if it is something that pertains to love and we look at it in that context, then obviously I would begin to read it that way. And I'm actually beginning to get that sense from these cards that this is to do with a relationship of some sort, I mean, the Knight of Cups doesn't always need to be a romantic card. It could just be, although he's a bit more mature than the Page, it could be a sincere gesture, a romantic gesture. But it could be just sincerity. It could be an offer, that's just sincere, basically. However, I'm seeing and feeling this in a romantic context, to be fair. So let's have a look at what the hopes and the fears are. Well, obviously, we're wanting to manifest, aren't we? This is all tying in perfectly with this King of Wands energy, this passionate, fiery energy, that's really, that's really urging you forward to success, that's, pushing you forward to success. I'm finding that obviously here with your hopes that you're wanting to manifest, and to all intents and purpose, I think so long as you can retain a sense of balance here and fairness with people around you, or with the people, you're either in a relationship with, or that, you work with, I think that you will thoroughly achieve this. However, it is calling for some level of reserve, I think, and just, make sure that you're allocating your energy and your resources, fairly, basically, that you're meeting your own needs as well as the needs of others, because I know my Tauruses are givers and they're beautiful souls. So that's what I'm seeing here. So this want to move forward is it is it's causing a bit of a blockage, but you just need to temper yourself a little bit here, and you will begin to manifest. You will manifest what it is that you need. In terms of advice, then we've got the Six of Swords. So this is about moving on to more tranquil waters, and even actually taking a more tranquil approach, because we've got a lot of passion here. The King of Wands in and of himself is a very passionate individual, So I do believe that what this is asking of you is just, to remain calm and remain balanced and move within the stillness of the waters, move towards your goal, whatever it is that you're manifesting, move towards that in a calm fashion. Now, Tauruses are some of the most calmest people I know. I know what you guys are like when you lose your temper. That's just something else. It's unparalleled, really. But in and of itself, your natures tend to be that of quite calm individuals. So this shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. However, you are contending with the Chariot, which is, you wanting to move forward. You really, you've got this idea, you've got this passion, whether it be in relation to a romantic relationship, whether it just be in relation to, a work, an offer that's coming from somebody at work, or an offer that's coming from somebody in your past. And like I say, it could relate to either, but I'm reading it more in a romantic context, in a sense. You need to temper things a little bit. You need to make sure that you are balanced, and you need to kind of take the reins of the Chariot card. Take the reins and control the drive and the passion in order to manifest effectively what it is, but doing so in a calm way that's going to lead you, to across calmer waters. If you want to manifest effectively, this is saying to me that you need to remain calm and you need to take the reins and control things. In terms of what your outcome is, we've got the Hermit. Now I'm going to clarify that in a second. So the Hermit's all about obviously going within, finding your inner light, and maybe to some extent, if there are strong energies this month of October where we've got a lot of passion going on, we've got a lot of kind of fiery kind of energy, and we've got a lot of drive going on, then obviously maybe going within is going to be the most suitable thing in order to help you to retain this sense of calm. You're being advised to actually, to move calmly towards your goal, whatever it is that you're manifesting, and also to make sure that, you're going within and that you're seeking your own counsel, and that, you're making sure that you're really kind of trusting your own inner light, okay? Because that's a lot of strong energy to deal with. The Chariot is a powerful card at the end of the day. Let's clarify this Hermit, though, just to get a bit more depth into what the outcome will be for you in terms of going within. Okay, so you could be coming up against a bit of a contention here, whether this is in relation to love or whether this is in relation to you know, a work situation. I was reading this in a bit of a romantic context, but you need to take it however it resonates with you. But I'm seeing here that you're needing to go within, because there could be a bit of a kickback from somebody. Maybe somebody from your past, if maybe they've brought forward an offer and, you know, you've decided that you want to take it. Maybe there's somebody in your past who feels slightly disgruntled about that. Maybe it could even be, to be fair, it doesn't need to be an external energy. It could just be you in yourself, self-sabotage. I mean, in fact, if anything, this is exactly how I'm reading it then. I think you, because you've got all this going on, all this, the Chariot, all this kind of, you know, this drive and this passion, you know, in order to manifest what it is that you want, whether it be in love or whether it be in a work situation, then, you know, you need to move smoothly and you need to move peacefully, retaining that sense of balance and controlling yourself and going within, you know, not sabotaging yourself, maybe, you know, not moving forward too quickly, not moving forward too abruptly, you know, making sure that you're balancing yourself at the same time, balancing your energy, making sure that, you know, you're applying thought as you move, you know, calm, clear thoughts, in order to attain whatever it is, again, that you're trying to manifest. Let's just have a look. And let's just clarify what this is from the past, Taurus. What's this offer for my Tauruses from the past? Okay, Knight of Cups with the King of Swords. So yeah, I mean, this could be an offer that's coming from an air sign. It could be work related. It could be, you know, from somebody in a romantic context. You need to apply how that context is and what fits for you, because obviously it's whatever works for you. So if it's in a work relationship, then it could be an offer that's come in that you're eager to take, that you're eager to move forward with. You know, like I say, it could be an it could be a Libra, Gemini or Aquarius that's come in with this offer. Again, could be in a romantic context because we're sat here with, you know, the Knight of Cups, or it could just be somebody who is a boss, who is a business owner, who you work with, who is a colleague, who's put forward an offer. Either way, it's led to you feeling like you want to take charge of the situation, you want to move forward passionately, you know, and that's fine, so long as you're obviously, you know, you're making sure that your time and your energy, you know, and your mana is distributed fairly and evenly, you know, with the scales here, definitely for the month of October, making sure that, you know, things are distributed evenly, fairly, and in moderation, because what's crossing us here again is the Chariot. Now that's a lot of drive, like we said, so whatever this offer was, it's leading to a lot of passion and a lot of drive in Taurus. That's brilliant, that's absolutely brilliant. But what you need to do is make sure, in order to manifest effectively, you're needing to do this in a calm, you know, clear way. Don't forget, swords represent, you know, our mind, our thoughts, you know, the intellect. So making sure that you're reserving, you know, some of your energy and making sure that your mental clarity is astute as you go forward, and making sure that you go within and trust your own inner light, you know, making sure that things are sitting right within you and that you're tempering yourself so you don't self-sabotage in whatever way. And that could be in by way of a burnout, that could be by way of a mental burnout even, because the Five of Swords, obviously in this context, in this reading, I'm reading as, you know, it's the mind basically. So, you know, you don't want to be burning yourself out, you don't want to be, you know, running your energy reserves low. You want to be able to move forward to this successfully, whatever it is we're manifesting, and making sure that you do so in a way that's going to ultimately, you know, that's going to be a long-term drive, that's going to get you to where you want to be. So Taurus, this has been your reading for October, the general reading. Overall, it looks really good. You just need to balance yourself out. Whatever this is, this offer that's coming from this person, it's generated a lot of positive energy for you, which is fantastic, but you need to temper that, you know, with that energy, with that offer. You know, you need to make sure that you're balancing yourself out and you're controlling the reins of the Chariot. If we're going to look at specific signs, just briefly before I go, I'll look at, that's obviously Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Swords. Obviously we've got the Minor Cups here, so we've got the Knight of Cups, obviously that's your water signs. So I forgot then, it was Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. So that's that, but it may not be. I feel it's more so an energy, really. Obviously, that's our fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sag. We've got again Gemini here for me as a reader. Definitely Gemini. Could be Scorpio. Could be Aries. But I tend to relate that more to Gemini, to be fair. Again, swords, which are all, you know, it's minor swords, which is all the air signs as well. And then we've got Virgo here as well with the Five of Swords. So again, just to recap, advice: the offer may be fantastic. It's generating and inspiring you to move forward in a positive, passionate way, and that's great. But you need to control the reins of your drive. You know, your drive, your ambition, your passion. I mean, Tauruses are fantastic when it comes to having drive for things. You know, the longevity, you know, the long term. You guys are great at that kind of thing, but you need to balance yourselves out. You're only human at the end of the day. You need to make sure that you're getting fair give and take for your energy, and that you're giving, you know, fair give and take as well. So it's a balancing act there at the core of it, but you also need to manage the reins of the situation, and you will manifest so long as you keep this sense of calm. Okay, definitely. And then in terms of our outcome and advice, then we've got obviously the Hermit, which is definitely advising you to just kind of, you know, retain some energy, go within, making sure that you've got enough reserves. Otherwise, you could end up self-sabotaging, and it's not really the thing that you want for the month when you've got so much positivity for manifesting at hand. And that can be in anything you want, Taurus. You know, you can have anything you want. So it could be in relationships, and it can be in work situations. It could be both together. You will take it how it resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. Obviously, check out your moon and your Venus, etc., because obviously some of those relate for people and resonate for people better than what their sun sign does. If nothing else, it'll just create a better picture for you overall. But I hope you've enjoyed your reading, Taurus. It's been lovely, and I hope that you have a fantastic October, and by the looks of it, you will. Thank you.